What if I told you that the most astonishing animals of the future might not be flesh and blood? I'm referring to robots that aren't merely copying animals, but are learning, adapting, and becoming smarter and more skilled with every move they make. You can say, the lines between the natural and artificial are growing increasingly blurred day by day. So get ready to witness the 4 newest and wildest robotic animals that will take over the world. Let's get started with number 4, Bionic Flying Fox. Festo, the genius behind this creation, has given us the Bionic Flying Fox, which is a flying wonder with a wingspan that stretches a whopping 228 centimeters and tips the scales at a mere 580 grams. But hey, don't judge a bot by its weight, because this creature is about to take your breath away. This robot draws inspiration from its real-life counterpart, the Flying Fox Bat. And Festo pulled a creative all-nighter to mimic that breathtaking feature. How is this robot made? Imagine a paper-thin material but really strong. Yes, its wings are made from 2 super-thin sheets and a stretchy fabric. They're stuck together at 45,000 points. And you know what's really cool? These wings don't get wrinkled, even when they're folded up. The fabric is like a safety net, stopping tiny rips from getting bigger. So, how does it fly? Well, its wings move up and down just like a bird's. There are tiny motors that help the wings move, and a bigger motor that flaps them. But it needs a special camera on the ground to know where it's going. Number 3, Bionic Wheelbot. This is a crazy creation that's all about going from walking to rolling in a snap. Its inspiration comes from a creature you'd least expect, the flick-flack spider, found deep in the Sahara Desert. It has 8 legs that aren't just for walking, but also for pulling off some wicked cartwheel moves. But how does it do that? Well, this bot has 15 tiny motors inside its knee joints and body, making sure those legs can move like nobody's business. But here's the real magic. 14 automatic locking worm gear units give it a superpower. It only needs energy when its legs are in motion, not when it's standing still. When it's in rolling mode, the Bionic Wheelbot does somersaults. With its trusty inertial sensor, it always knows which way is up and when to push off. That's how it rolls faster than it walks, taking on slopes that are up to 5% uphill. For this robotic spider to move its long legs just right, it needs some muscle. Enter the spring mechanism. Every knee and shoulder joint has a spring that gets loaded when the leg is lifted. When it's time to roll, the Bionic Wheelbot transforms. It bends 3 legs on each side, forming a wheel-like shape. The rear legs get things rolling, pulling the folded-up spider off the ground and keeping it moving forward. No sand traps can slow this desert-inspired champ down. Number 2, say hello to the Eloom. This robot is like a resident of the deep, staying put on the ocean floor. Eloom's mission? To go the distance and do tasks that usually need a fancy remote-operated vehicle sent from a big ship. Think about it. No more waiting around, no extra risk for the crew, and a lot less pollution. But why only the Eloom? Well, it's a clever combo of eel and illuminate. Its long, sleek body resembles an eel, and it's all about shining a light on what's happening below the waves. The mysteries of the deep, beware. According to its creator, Liljebek Pal, it's a sensor and tool carrier. But what makes it truly special is its modular nature. It is like a gigantic set of underwater building blocks. You can snap on different parts, thrusters, batteries, lights, sensors, tools, and customize it for different missions. Pal fondly calls it Snake Lego. Unlike those clunky underwater bots, Eloom flaunts an incredibly flexible, articulated body. It's like a yoga master of the ocean, bending and twisting to access tight spaces that others can only dream of reaching. Now, introducing the number 1 inch in our list, Octobot. Harvard University's ingenious researchers brought this squishy, 8-armed wonder to life, and it's nothing short of mind-blowing. This holds the position of the world's first fully autonomous soft-bodied robot. This one-of-a-kind octopus wasn't sculpted by some master artist. It is 3D printed using silicone gel. And that's what gives it that remarkable rubbery texture that lets it move in ways that are beyond mesmerizing. Now let me drop a bombshell. Octobot is in a league of its own. While other soft robots might be tied to a power source like a ball and chain, this rebel breaks free. It's cordless, baby. No strings attached. Its body is a symphony of chemicals. Liquid hydrogen peroxide fuels this underwater star, and when it meets a platinum catalyst in its core, a gas is born which is called its self-preservation code. As it moves, it releases excess gas through special vents to avoid popping like a balloon. In simple terms, it farts. And there you have it, guys. So what do you think in the next 10 years, which of these robots do you think will have the biggest impact on our world?